How are members of the LLC compensated? Like the partnership, every member of the LLC will receive their percentage or their allocated share of profits and losses. Okay. If the default rule is that the LLC members share equally, but generally the LLC agreement, the operating agreement, will allocate specific amount of ownership to the LLC members. Okay, based upon either their capital contribution or some other factor that determines their percentage of ownership of the LLC. Again, the default rule is that an LLC member will be allocated their percentage of profit or losses based upon their percentage of ownership of the LLC. But there is room for special allocations of profits or losses if there's a reasonable justification for it that is something other than simply avoiding taxes. Okay, so in that way, that's how all members are compensated. Now, when you have a manager managed LLC and some of the professional managers happen to be members, well, in that case, it's not uncommon for those members to receive a salary. Okay, now that salary generally comes in the form of some type of guaranteed payment, right? That guaranteed payment, while it's treated as a salary, is separate from the distribution of percentage of ownership. And that salary can be generally treated as an expense to the LLC. So that salary will be reported on the individual income statement of the member manager. Okay. And will probably be subject to self-employment taxes, where the passive distribution of interest of profits or losses to the LLC members who do not actively take part in the LLC operations may be treated as passive income, which means it's possible that it will not be subject to self-employment taxes. Okay, there's still a lot of dispute and argument about that, but that's generally in many locations, that's the consensus that the passive income to members who are not involved in the daily affairs or operations receive passive income from the LLC and thus is not subject to self-employment taxes.